What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about Black Adam. I just saw it last night. Didn't have time to review it last night, but I have time to review it today. So, Black Adam. New DC movie. Has The Rock in it. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So, overall, I thought the movie was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty awesome. Which was cool. Like, it was surprising because I went into this movie kind of like another DC movie, and it doesn't look that great. Like, the marketing, the trailers didn't really look that great, but I'll give it a shot. And I went there, and I actually had a lot of fun. There's a lot of action in it. The story is a little weird. It's all right, I guess. It's not that great, honestly. Never mind. It's not that great. I think there could have been a little bit more work done on that end. But the visuals were great. There was some cool visuals for the character for Dr. Fate, and then same with I think her name was Cyclone. There was some really cool like visual effects like they used for all their magic and whatnot, and I thought that was really awesome. The Rock himself. Let's go over some of the characters. So the Rock, I thought he was, in every movie he's just the Rock. That's all he is. He just plays himself, the Rock. He even wears the same shirt in most of his movies. Well, in this movie, he has the body of a superhero, so he looks like a superhero in that suit. His like neck, or what are they, trap muscles, looks so funny in like one of the scenes. They were like poking out of the suit, and he looked like a turtle. He was just like, but so he looked cool. And he actually, I thought he did a decent job. I thought he did fine as Black Adam. I didn't think he was like too goofy or too himself, I guess, or whatnot. I don't know. I thought his character did a few like. Let me first say that the character is from like many years ago. And he gets reawakened like nowadays, so it's kind of like a fish out of water thing. So there's a lot of scenes where he does like the kind of like the Drax style humor, like I don't know, like he doesn't know what sarcasm is and stuff like that. So yeah, he does jokes that are similar to that and kind of doesn't really fit his character from what you see at the beginning. So I'm still not too sure exactly how his character like really should be acted out. Like he seemed kind of off in different spots. At the beginning he seemed really like super serious, and then he was like sort of goofy, and then towards the end he's like, I don't know, without spoilers, he was like, I'm a completely different character, and it was kind of weird. But I thought he did a fine job not playing himself. So there was that. I forget all the actors' names, really. But the guy who played Hawkman, awesome job. I thought he was great. Hawkman looked cool. He had the mace. Barely hit people, but when he did, it was cool. The visuals on his wings and his whole suit was really cool. Then there's Dr. Fate, who was probably my favorite character in the movie. Pierce Brosnan, awesome guy. And the magic and effects for everything looked so cool. His costume looked really cool. His helmet looked really cool. I just thought he was an overall really cool character. Probably the best character, in my opinion, in the movie. And then there was Cyclone and Atom Smasher, I think was his name, and I didn't think both of them, they didn't have really much screen time, but they kind of played like the, I don't know, some comic relief, some like side character type stuff, so they were alright. They were pretty cool. They, Atom Smasher got big and punched some stuff. And then Cyclone was pretty cool. She'd do a lot of spinning, but the visuals looked really cool. Like, it was like this weird green smoke, dust, wind, and it looked really awesome. And she was mostly just throwing stuff around with the power of wind. And who else was in this? That's basically that. It's just like Black Adam and then the not Justice League, the Justice Society. And I thought those two parts were great. And then there was the a storyline with a mom and a son that was kind of alright. It was in the background. Could have been left out, but there was that. They always have to put some kind of like weird human element in all these movies. But oh well. But the action was great. The first like 3/4 of the movie was great. The last part was like, they could have probably ended it a little sooner. I think all the stuff between Black Adam and the JSA, I think is what they're called. All that stuff, all the fights between them, all the interactions between them were like the best part of the movie. And it was just really fun. Just don't pay attention to the story, because the story is kind of bleh. And then all that stuff's great. And then the last part of the movie, they decide to, like, you know, throw a crazy bad guy at the end of the movie that they probably didn't even really need to do. But I've seen a few people, I watched a few reviews before I went and saw the movie, and they kind of said the same thing. Like there was this, like, every movie does it where they just like throw in a bad guy right at the end of the movie just to have this big kind of epic battle. But it felt very rushed from what had concluded in the third part of the movie. They just like rushed into that part at the end, and it fell flat for me. But overall, I think the movie was fun. I think if you go see it, have a beer like I did, and it was great. It was fun. I do want to mention the music during the fighting scenes was so awesome. I don't know why. Like, it was just so like epic and like cool, and I don't know. I thought the music was really awesome. So I will say that. And yeah, I don't really know what else that can be said about it. Black Adam.